What you finna ask me? Cause don't ask me nothing inappropriate.
Of them do, but it's like, look, so I'm gonna say 2 out of 10.
God damn, Papa, not Papa.
Syndrome, you sink the whole shit.
Period.
That syndrome.
Y'all live now?
Yeah, baby.
Hey, how y'all doing? Welcome to the
Trill Academy podcast.
Class is now
In session. Get on in here.
How y'all doing?
Man, sorry we missed out you guys on last week. I'm yawning, man. I'm tired. Sorry we missed out on you
That's
guys.
the
on
energy
last
you giving us and our people.
Right.
Yeah.
No, you gonna give us, get it together.
Y'all get it together.
Yawning and shit.
All right, what's our first topic we're going into?
What we got to do?
Oh,
What you
no,
mean?
we got to do.
What's our first
now
topic
we
that
got
we're
to
going
do.
First thing first, we're gonna jump into these hot topics because we got some hot topics for y'all tonight.
So hot.
Drama is all you know.
No, first say what the fuck I said.
So they just doing something to be doing it.
I play the street life.
The nigga just laugh for no reason.
So hot.
Got you, don't worry about it. All right, so there's a lot of topics, right, that, man, has just been circulating. For one, Shannon Sharpe, right, especially when it comes to shakedown. That sounds like a new dance.
I was just about to say
the
shit.
shakedown.
The shakedown.
The shakedown.
We gonna have to- hey, all y'all boots on the ground people, y'all gotta come up with a shakedown dance. We starting to do a shakedown line dance. We're gonna come up with a shakedown line dance.
My family and friends. Shakedown.
Where them fans at? We gonna
Where them OnlyFans at? Hey, can we?
Only fans.
Hey, can we play the clip
Only
of Shannon?
fans at.
To my family, friends, supporters, and colleagues, I want to speak to you directly and from the heart. This is a shakedown. I'm going to be open, transparent, and defend myself because this isn't right. This is all being orchestrated by Tony Busby, who has targeted Jay-Z. Tony Busby targets black men, and I believe he's going to release a 30-second clip of a sex tape that tries to make me look guilty and play into every stereotype you could possibly imagine. That video should actually be 10 minutes or so. Hey, Tony, instead of releasing your edit, put the whole video out. I don't have it, or I would myself. You know what happened, and you're trying.
All right, man. So, first off, let's go around the room. Do you believe it's a shakedown?
It's definitely a shakedown. Anytime we see Tony Busby, it's definitely a shakedown. So
Tony Busby has been in a lot of high-profile cases. However,
You know, it's
the
about
only
that
one,
it's about the
the
money.
only one that didn't really go through, that had no legs standing, was the Jay-Z.
Jay-Z thing, yeah.
So that was the only one. What?
Well,
I mean, Watson, your boy, Mr. Massage Therapist.
again,
He said he was innocent, but
he
hey,
innocent. Shit, he innocent until
no,
proven guilty.
He
They
was proven guilty.
bullshit. They ain't prove that man guilty.
Deshaun Watson?
They didn't prove him guilty. They didn't prove him
What you
guilty.
call
Remember,
it?
they didn't prove him guilty. Remember,
Okay, you said it's a shakedown. All right, we're
They
not
didn't-
doing brief
They
facts.
didn't prove him guilty.
Hey man, what you think?
Shit.
What you think?
Goddamn it, did he get charged? No,
I know he's not a Texan no more.
he wasn't.
I know he's not a Texan no more.
That's
so,
okay. He's still a goddamn pro football player.
what you think? You think it's a shakedown?
It's a power move. Yeah.
It's a power move.
It's a power move on
It's a
somebody's
power
part.
move.
It is.
It is.
It's a power move on somebody's part. I
Yeah.
guarantee.
Shannon, you got to do better, man. But this a shakedown. Oh, also, if y'all ain't noticed, if y'all ever go back and look at that clip, that's how I know Shannon's still black, man. I heard the fire alarm go off in the beginning of it, man.
Oh, he needs the
Hey
batteries.
man, you need the batteries, man. You never stay too far away from home, man.
You know
No
what?
matter how money you got.
Quick question. Because we talking about a shakedown.
Yeah.
It make me feel like it's something you should like Harlem Shake to. What's your favorite Harlem Shake song?
Little Bow Wow.
You just don't know the way you move so fast
across the floor. I mean, you run through my mind like all the time to the point that I just want to take you home. So damn, so
All right. I think we reached copyright infringement. I think we reached the copyright quota.
My girl.
Okay.
So y'all going to the Millennium Tour? That's what y'all saying?
I already been to 2. I ain't going no more.
Why not? Go all of them.
I done went to the original, the Scream
I already been to
Tours.
2 Screen Tours
And
and
then-
2 Millennium. We good.
Trey Songz out there killing it now.
We good.
Coming back.
Yeah.
Trey Songz, man. All right.
It's okay.
But-
Man, listen, speaking of Trey Songz, another that
Shakedown?
voiceover cartoon they are doing of him. If I crept up in your bedroom,
Oh
touch you
man,
like
wasn't
you
that Super? What's his name? Super
What?
Ray.
I done seen cartoon versions, and I have seen
Bro.
people reenacting it. So funny.
Hilarious.
Well, look,
Okay.
we all three agree it is a shakedown.
Yes.
We're going to talk some more about this, Shannon Sharpe and a couple other people that feel the same way he do later on in the show. But let's move on to something that was a great, great show. If you ain't seen it yet, you need to go get tickets right now. The movie Sinners.
Sinners.
You can put some of the pictures up for the people that's on
My
YouTube. The movie
Gosh.
Sinners, man, it's amazing.
Y'all.
What you rating it?
Sinners, no cap, and I don't like horror. Me personally, I don't like horror. I'm not into
Is it
stuff
horror or
like
thriller though?
right. I don't like stuff like
No,
that.
no,
I
no.
don't
That's
like
what I
anything
was
that-
gonna say. Shocked me when I seen it was like #1 horror film. I was like, that was a scary movie.
Right, and I don't like.
that scary.
I
thought
it's
it was
not
thriller.
scary. It was more.
I thought it was like a thriller.
More of a thriller, suspense.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit of you don't know that's gonna happen. Like
Mhm.
damn. So in the beginning of the movie was so damn good. I had them forgot that it was about what it was about.
What?
I forgot about the whole vampire thing.
I mean, at the beginning, they
Because
don't
at the
really
beginning, it was nothing.
tease. Yeah, they don't
You know
really
what I'm
tease
saying?
like
There
that.
was nothing about
They
it.
did a good
Like,
job with that.
You know, that's what I'm saying. So I had completely forgot, but the movie was still good. Like it was, you know what I'm saying? So me personally, I would have liked it more if it was like, cause I like musicals. I like stuff with music in there. And it had,
Musical.
I love musicals.
It wasn't no musical.
I said I would have liked it more if it was a musical because I like
about to say
musicals.
musical.
It is not a musical. No.
Hey man, look.
But I give it a 9.
9?
I do.
Why you doing that? You might well go to 10.
I give it a 9. I give it a,
Shout out to my boy.
I give
Yeah.
it a 9.
He on that Shannon
9.5.
Sharpe. He on that Shannon Sharpe.
Yeah, cause Snow.
Yeah, he on that Shannon Sharpe.
And that's what that and
That's a
trusting
black
that goddamn
woman.
on Snow
He
Bunny.
on
That's
that
how his
Shannon, a
ass.
quarter.
That's a black
quarter.
woman.
A quarter.
Yeah,
of a
she
black.
like mulatto or whatever.
Man,
like
stop the cap.
No, she a
She a
black
quarter
She
woman.
a black woman. She is.
They said it in the movie. She made sure she let people know.
He on that Shannon, man. Anyways,
She black.
what did you go see it yet?
I went and saw it.
Okay, bet. How would you rate it?
10 recommend. Very nice movie.
Yeah.
I'm probably biased because it seems like a majority black cast.
Whatever.
So I
There's some
like
good
it.
acting in there.
But yeah,
There's some good
But,
acting in there.
Yeah.
I like it. It'll get a 10 from me. Got a new favorite song.
Don't you do.
You already know how I'm coming.
What, the ones the vampires was out there singing to?
Ooh.
The
Pick
boy were getting
poor
down,
Robin
wasn't they?
clean.
They were getting down, wasn't they?
Pick poor Robin.
We're clean.
Pick poor Robin.
Pick
Pick
poor
poor
Robin
Robin
clean.
clean. Hey, I don't know who Robin is, but don't let them pick you.
Was it Robin or Robbie?
Robin.
Robin. They pick poor Robin clean.
Look, I was gonna keep it very light on Sinners because I didn't want to ruin it for people that ain't see it. But man, forget
Are
that,
we
man.
not
It's
gonna
been out.
discuss it in
Nah,
detail?
hey, we're gonna go now.
Oh.
Look, man, if you ain't seen it yet, man, that's your fault, man. It's been out for like 2 weeks now. All right, look, man.
Not for real.
First
They
off, it
can
was great
skip through-
acting.
They can skip through it.
That'd be all right. Look, it was 10 out of 10. It was great acting, man.
Yeah.
The cast was amazing.
Yeah.
Good period piece, right? Even though it was in a time where they were just getting out of slavery, that wasn't the main focus of the
Right.
movie. Man, the other thing too is, man, even it just shows you how much things haven't changed, right? Because no matter how
Facts.
far you go back,
Facts.
women are for the streets, man.
Nah,
Yeah,
fuck that.
I
No.
See
She agreed before she knew. Before I knew what
I
the fuck you
seen
meant.
it,
But
man.
let me tell you
I
something.
seen it there.
You wanna
in
know
person.
something?
Old girl was for the streets,
No,
man.
but you
she
wanna
was
know
for the
something?
streets, man. Preacher
Her?
boy. Her too. Her too. She was in a relationship. Her too. Preacher boy, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm gonna be down there at the juke joint. I'll go down.
First
Preacher
of all,
boy, yeah.
No, but I'm not. On a
came
serious
to
note.
sing.
On a serious
Oh, that's
note.
what she came to do?
She said she was coming to sing.
Okay.
On a serious note, my take on that is things have not changed because anytime you don't allow white people to do something that black people are doing, what do? they ruin it for everybody.
Man, nah.
That's how I feel.
No, what did the vampire
that.
say?
Yes,
No,
they
what
do.
did the vampire say? What he say? Are you a part of the clan? What he say? I believe in equality. He told you, I believe in equality. It had nothing to do with race. He said, I believe in equality. It was more DEI in the movie than it is in the United States. All right?
That's what they all
That boy
say.
said, I believe. Yeah, and he had it.
I'll say. And
He had it out there with him.
Again.
He had all the black people out there with him.
But whenever you don't invite them to do what the fuck they want to do, they ruin every fucking thing.
Well, they
they
not
feel like
jamming
they're
them?
entitled. They thought they were entitled to do what the fuck they...
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
He
Once
asked
you
to
go
come
ahead
in.
and invite us in.
He said he has to come in.
No.
Entitlement means you just walk in. You don't
No,
ask nobody.
entitled means he felt like they should have.
Hey, man.
Entitlement
Was he not
is
jamming?
when you feel
Was
like...
they not jamming? I'm inviting him in. He was jamming. I ain't gonna front on. He was jamming. Was he
And
not
that's
jamming?
why your ass gonna be...
Did he not have the moves?
That's why your ass...
Did he
gonna
not
be
have the moves like
pick
Jagger?
poor
Did he not have the
Robin
moves?
They're gonna pick poor Kane clean.
Man, shout out to Cornbread, man.
Pick poor Lonzo clean.
Shout out for Cornbread,
Pick
man.
poor Lonzo clean. They gonna get his
Shout out
ass.
Cornbread, man.
Why you shouting out cornbread?
Shout out to Cornbread. Old boy picked him up. He was like, "Hey, you gonna make money enough for her to put it in a mile." Cornbread said, "Shit."
Oh, when his wife said, "How much we talking?"
How much we talking?
How much
Oh,
we
Cornbread, he never
talking?
got back to see about how much they were talking
She didn't
about.
get her
Never
money.
did.
Never did.
Man,
But I ain't gonna lie, y'all. When the Asian lady, the Chinese lady said was trying to invite them in, I ain't gonna lie. I would have started doop 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 doop. I would have beat her ass.
Nah, that goes back to even now. It's still the same time frame, right? Asians and blacks always in the same neighborhoods, getting along
Right,
together.
but I said
And then
when
the
she
Asian people all
invited them
invite the white
bitches
people in, man. So
fuck-
that's the problem. It's the same thing.
So we never
over and
start
over
our
again.
own fights.
But I tell you what, we always fighting somebody else's battles.
But you talking about the Asian lady, but that would have been you. Because the only reason she got mad because they mentioned her kid.
That's right.
Yeah,
And that-
that's right.
and
That's
that-
right.
Hold on,
Yeah,
wait.
you would have got
Hold
us
on,
all
wait.
killed
Hold
on that
wait.
BS.
Hold on,
Yeah.
wait.
That's
And-
right.
and
That's
that-
right.
You are absolutely right
Uh-huh,
because she was trying to protect her daughter. She said, "Listen, I would rather us have to fight them than them go find my baby and do something
Yep.
to her." So I do understand that.
So,
part.
so basically, we've been
I
dead
do,
too.
But
All right,
she
thank
had-
you.
She
Thank
was
you
supposed
for
to let
that.
them. She was supposed to let them come up with a strategy first. She did.
Ain't
this
no
shit.
strategy for that.
It is a strategy.
What's the
They was-
strategy?
lady
You
was
tell me the
try-
strategy. We got
She
one
was trying
way in, one way out. What's the strategy?
No, I'm saying Annie was trying to come up with a strategy. She had dealt with that
What you
before.
mean
Remember,
one way in, one way out? The movie would have been real boring.
Right.
We would have sat there till the morning time, and I wouldn't have invited anybody in.
That's what I'm saying.
So we would have we would have had to fight them the next night.
Right.
Or no,
The hell?
we would have had to fight. Oh, you know what? If I would have
I'd
did
been
that,
out of town that
if we
next night.
sat there till the morning, guess who coming in the morning? The clan.
Remember?
Yep.
They came the next day. The
Yeah,
morning
because
they
that'd
came
be
in
easier
the
to deal with.
morning.
That'd be easier to deal with.
Cool.
He fucked them over. Yeah, he
I'll
did.
raise my hand up.
No, but then you got to remember the Native
I know
Americans
that's
was looking
right.
for him too. So
Hey,
I
I
would have
like
joined
the
up with them.
symbolism in the movie. So, needless to say, the natives always know stuff first.
Right.
No, girl.
And
Oh,
I
girl,
figured
that
it
new
was
stuff.
something because I don't know enough, but I think I do. They don't bother people. So if they're hunting you down, what are you? What is this?
Right.
What?
What-
Because
right.
once you piece it together, you like natives don't bother nobody. And even when he looked at her, you letting him in your house, you know that's on you. They left. It was getting dark. They had to go.
Yeah, they knew how to play around that.
They knew not to play around. Mm-mm.
That the other thing about the movie, it was very refreshing. You see a lot of movies now, man. A lot of them just the same movies. So a lot of people are starting to say, man, the South, you got what you need when it comes to the movies, Hollywood. It's time for y'all to come down south, get these old tales, old stories, and
Yeah.
get it popping. Cause man, that was a refreshing movie, man. Shout out to Ryan Coogler, man.
I went and saw it with my sister, so it was funny because when Stack knocked on the door, I laughed and I was looking at her. I was like, "You would have opened that door for me?" She said, "Man, I don't know." I said, "Come on, sister, it's me." She talking about that wouldn't have been you. I said, "You was gonna." I asked. I said, "You would have opened the door," because everybody like when he started knocking. Everybody like, y'all hear that? Y'all know that's him. Y'all know that man is up now. He up. But even when his woman came in and she beat him and did whatever and then ran out, she only was after him, I guess.
No.
Well, how
Remember
did she get out the house?
She took off because he shot her, remember? He
Remember
shot her
came in
like
and
6
times.
Yeah, he
she
shot her
laughed and
and
said,
"We
we
gonna
gonna
kill
kill
all
Oh,
y'all."
sure did.
Yeah.
And then she took off running. Sure did.
Oh, girl tried to act like she was innocent too.
Now, needless to say, guess what I got from the movie?
Stop the cap.
Guess what I got from the movie?
What?
Y'all gonna start learning to listen to black women. Smoke, the mama, Smoke kids mom, the one
mama, Annie.
They should have listened to her. She said, we got to move that body.
That's a witch.
We got to move that body outside.
Yeah, that should have been the first thing they did.
We have to move. Forget that.
We got to move that body outside.
R.I.P. to my boy. I don't know who your family is. I don't know where to send the condolences and the flowers. You was just passed out drunk. Going for a big. You was just
that was fucked up.
Hey, it did.
They drug
my
that
boy.
man outside.
My boy. You was just drunk.
That's fucked up.
Hey man, collateral
And they
damage.
say
Man.
it's some shit, some freaky shit going on out here. Hey,
Okay, now question. I know my answer.
Let me in. It's
I
some
know my
freaky
answer.
shit.
I'm
I
pretty
say,
sure I know y'all
damn.
answer. Y'all was paying Cornbread his wages for the day.
You get that tomorrow.
That man took that money and stuck his hand out the door. Is you crazy?
Not at all. That wouldn't happen.
At the time, they didn't know what was going on.
Bitch, you better get
They
the
knew it
fuck
was
out
something
my-
that they knew
They knew,
enough.
they knew something was wrong with him.
How many
They
times y'all
knew-
drunk?
Shit, I ain't gonna lie.
I
I jumped.
didn't.
It was cool to me.
I jumped a couple times.
I didn't.
scared.
I didn't jump, but I turned my head on that slob shit. Keep that.
Again, that's what I was trying to
Keep
that was
that.
my point.
What?
I don't really
Keep that.
like.
I watched it all.
thrillers. I don't like gory things. I don't
I
like
like it all.
bodily fluids. I don't like things like that.
Because
So
when
that's
she
why I
asked
don't
him
watch
if
that
he
kind of
wanted
stuff.
some, and he said, "Yeah, listen, them some different type of freaks." Now, what I can say is how Smoke was like
They was
so.
spitting each other mouth. They drew.
They do it. Women do that all the time.
That's what we saying. We not interested. That's exactly what. That's what she just said. Toya just said that slob shit. Keep that slob shit. They was putting. She said, "You want some?" He said, "Yeah." That was too much. That's too nasty. That's too nasty.
Okay,
She for the
That's
streets. What
nasty.
you expecting out of the lady?
as far
Why
as
you be putting that fucking lady
so
for the
what
streets?
I thought
She
as
for the
far
streets.
She
as
for no motherfucking streets.
this man want a woman bash. So
Women bashing. Was they not for the streets? When our girl was not married.
What I thought about
women
symbolism.
bashing.
She
What I
ain't
thought-
want that motherfucker.
Okay. I rest my case.
What I thought about symbolism in a movie, I don't know if I was reaching, but when the white man came to the door and was like, "We just want Sammy," I was like, "Ooh, okay, so that's the record industry. That's who they represent."
You're stupid. But that
He
is
said he was like, "I don't
Yeah.
want nobody but Sammy.
right.
Like I just want him."
Yep.
Yeah, I don't want the rest of you nobodies. I want Sam.
But he
They
wanted him
wanted-
for his voice and for
Well,
that.
Sammy was tearing it down.
And the guitar,
And
yeah,
whoever
and the
played
music,
that,
yeah.
whoever played Sammy, whoever, they have a nice voice. Whoever
do.
that, if that's his voice, they have a nice
So
voice.
the rest of
He
you
just
scrubs
wanted
to
him.
stay.
And I was like, oh, I wonder if they're like the record industry, and that's how they do it. Because
So y'all
they,
kicking Sammy out?
they say it's evil.
Y'all kicking
But
Sammy
it's
out?
not. It
Kicking
wasn't.
Sammy
it,
out
it
of
was.
what?
It was literally.
If he came through, it's like, I just want Sam. Y'all kicking Sammy out?
Nah.
Now his big cousins had his bag.
Yeah. And I'm gonna have
Obviously
mine
not.
back. I have my people back.
Obviously not. The only one of them survived.
Now, what I can say messed me up is the fact that to some form, all of that happened, I guess, to show the evils of the world, and that man still chose music. That
Man,
man
can you
got-
blame him? When
And
it's in your heart?
he still chose his
Went
guitar.
right into the church house.
Still
and
chose his guitar and his
Daddy
music.
say, put that guitar down and come on.
Look, we gonna talk about this all night, but
No,
we
for real, y'all.
gonna move on. We're gonna move on because we getting pressed for time. We're gonna move on. We ain't gonna talk. I'll talk about the festival with you guys another time. We can move on to Toya's questions. You got questions for us this week?
Got a question for us, Toya. Tea time.
You gonna ask me that?
Yes.
Don't ask me nothing inappropriate.
I'm not. What?
It's in church.
I'm-
I'm a woman. I'm entitled to be indecisive.
Okay. We gave you enough time.
So what happens is I scroll on the internet from time to time and I come across random posts. These could be old questions. You might have seen them before. You probably didn't. Everything's recycled. But it's the question of the day, I think from like some months ago.
Okay.
If you stayed the night over someone's house, they didn't specify whether it was a friend, a lover, a family member, and you wake up and they are smoking crack, what would you do?
Nigga, what?
Yeah,
They
that's
smoking what?
That's a. If you stayed
They
the night over
smoking what?
someone's house and they woke up smoking crack, what would you do?
Shit, I'm out the door. What the fuck? Hold on, nigga.
Crack.
What? Crack?
Yes,
Not weed. Crack.
that's all right.
Man, I'm gonna be looking. Is this a trap out? What the fuck? I'm
I ain't
sleeping
gonna
in.
even count. If I wake up and I see somebody smoking crack, I'm gonna start checking my shit. I'm gonna start checking my shit. Cause let me, and you know how black people is. The moment we lose it, but we swear to God somebody stole it. I'ma start. Hey, where's my
exactly
motherfucking
what our producer said? Ain't nothing wrong with a little crack in my Chris Rock voice. Period. Thank you, producer.
How much for one reel?
Well, the sad part about it is how bad am I?
so mad.
Hold on.
It didn't put out. What if
see
when
when
you
he-
pour it in my hand for a dime?
When you got a cup. You seen it? He put out that water money. Oh, I'm sorry.
I just want to know
No.
how bad am I doing? Well, I'm waking up with a crackhead now. How bad am I living?
It's not how bad you're living. It's how well people are at keeping secrets or keeping
Shit, obviously not.
or keeping certain parts to
Obviously
themselves.
not.
Cause see, y'all
You
not
didn't
looking
know
at
that.
it
You
the
wouldn't
right
spend the
way.
night at their house if you knew that they smoked crack.
I am
before
gonna
that.
sit there and chill. Cause see, in life, what you get test. They might be testing me and my loyalty, so I gotta sit there and act like I'm cool with it. Now, what I do when I leave is on me. And they
That's
might
my lord. They might offer you something. Keep it up.
And then you ain't gotta
I'm
take
not
it.
hungry.
I'm good. I'm cool. I don't want any breakfast.
You
I don't eat
down?
breakfast. I don't use
Either
it.
it's blood.
Get down or lay down.
Get down or lay down.
Man.
I'ma say, where you want at? Stay right there. Where my keys at? I got a brand new pipe in the car.
Hey,
Motherfucker had the keys in one hand,
Producer
cracking
say-
up.
I'm gonna
Which
get
one
my. I
you
got a
want?
brand new pipe in the car. You gonna hear skirt? I'm
the
gone.
producer say he'll be in shock, but he wouldn't say nothing. Me personally, again, I'm gonna get up. I'm gonna
What
start
you
checking
doing,
my
Lonzo?
shit.
I'm
What you
out
doing?
of there. Nigga,
Lonzo
this
say he gonna
crackhead,
take off
nigga.
running.
This motherfucker, what's that boy?
Kanye say he
Tyrone.
outta
This
there,
Tyrone
man.
ass nigga. I'm out
Tyrone
of there.
Biggums.
Tyrone Biggums, man.
Tyrone Biggums.
I'm out of there, man.
Oh no! If it's Tyrone Biggums vibe,
Bruh.
you too far gone.
Listen,
You know,
if it was Tyrone Biggums, you'd have knew they smoked
I
crack
feel
before
like
you spent
y'all
the
gonna
night.
make them feel some type of way, and we not supposed to judge people. We do not judge. I feel like you supposed to. Y'all don't know how to act in awkward situations. Then you
I
supposed
know
to
that
just.
kind situation. I said I'm leaving.
No, look, that's you. You over there smoking crack. Oh, okay. So what you doing today? As I put on my clothes. Oh, okay. So, you not gonna eat breakfast? Okay. Well, you know I gotta be to work for a little bit, so I'm about to go. You hand me my sock over there on the side of you.
Right,
Come on.
acting normal as fuck.
You want me to lock the bottom lock? You gonna come lock the door behind me? Cause I don't want nobody coming in here. You know, you might lay back down. I don't know what you gonna do for the rest of your day or
Right.
whatever. Come on, you ain't gotta walk me. You busy, but you know. Let's go, and then you just leave and you block them, or
I
you
almost
don't,
choked on this
or you
damn
call
wine.
your whole family and tell them, you know, whatever you gonna do after that. But in that moment, you can't just be like,
Right.
or you can't just be like, oh hell no, I gotta go.
Nah, you know what I'ma
You
do?
crackhead.
You know what I'ma do?
You can't do people.
I'm gonna
like
turn
that.
on YouTube. I'm gonna put that video on. This is your brain on truck. I'm just leave that on repeat and leave.
Again.
Once again, it might be a test for you to see if you judgmental or not.
Again, the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna
Definitely.
look
With
and
me
see
and
if I'm
Shop
missing
wouldn't
something.
say nothing.
And
They
if I
got
ain't
nothing to do
missing
with
nothing,
me.
I'm gonna be cool just like you. I'm gonna be like,
Crack is
because
whack.
you know what?
Just leave and say crack is whack.
And it's funny
No,
because
it depends on how high they are because I don't know. I don't hang around these type of people. But from
Right.
some of the documentaries and interviews I have watched, I heard when people get high, they get friendly. So I might ask for something before I leave.
no cap. I
Not
found
cocaine,
out that my
but
cousin.
crack.
I was about to say I found out my cousin did cocaine. Like it was so crazy. Like we literally all in the
Now, the
fucking room
thing
together,
with-
and I ain't want nobody to think I did it. But no, she definitely that bitch. Like
The thing
She
with-
light skin?
that.
No,
No.
she not giving up. No, don't ask her no details on this.
No, I'm saying
podcast.
light skinned girls are
No.
normally used to doing more cocaine than.
Boy,
No.
you
Yeah,
don't
they
like
do.
women. You don't like
What are you
light
talking
skinned
about?
girl.
Right.
Why
You
you
was
say I
just
don't like
like
you?
you
this,
are
cause
a
this is the
woman
people that you always talk
basher.
about. So I'm convinced
I'm a
Lonzo
woman
really
basher.
hate me. Like he really don't like me for real.
Oh my goodness! Stop the
No,
cap.
it's always an exception. It's always an
Golly.
exception to the rule. You might
Stop
just
the
be
cap,
the
No,
man.
I mean shit.
I can't just talk about my life story. What I've been through?
Okay, so let's change the question. Then we can move on.
All
What
right.
would you do if you woke up and somebody next to you was doing cocaine?
Is it pure? It ain't stepped on, right?
So he's saying he gonna join in.
Nah.
Okay.
Again,
moving right along.
Again, I'm like, I like what you said earlier. Again, they ain't really got nothing to do with me. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I just know I'm about to leave though. I'm about to leave.
When I saw my cousin, when I saw my cousin sniff that coke, I was like, "Bitch, what you doing?"
Mm-hmm.
And she was like, "Oh shit."
Oh
She was
shit!
like, she was like,
It's
"Oh
normal.
shit, girl."
It's normal, nigga.
No, for
We
real.
did it every day, you know what
She
I'm
was
saying?
like, she was like, "Oh, bitch, that ain't." I was like,
You ain't
"Bitch,
play that
you
Gucci?
I was like,
I've been playing
that was
Gucci.
coke? And she
Pure
was
cocaine.
like, she was like, "Yeah,
Pure
girl, I've been
cocaine.
doing that shit for so long." I'm like, she was like, "But I only do it sometime." Like she act like it wasn't. She was like, "I only do it sometime, but I've been doing it for a minute." And I was like, she was like, "Hell yeah!" Like she was like, "Shit, if I have something to do," she was like, you know,
Motherfucker was like, it's BC powder.
That's bro.
If I got something to do, nigga, you ain't doing shit.
And let me say, you know what? It's funny. It's funny that you say that because I remember when I was younger and I used to see my mom and them take BC powders and I thought that was cocaine and I used to cry. I thought my mom was on cocaine. I did.
Stay in a child's place.
I thought and I used to cry. I used to be like, dang man.
But okay, but even if they, but
fuck.
just
And then
imagine.
I got older and she offered me one day and I was like, like,
But that's what I'm saying, because you never know what's normal to people. Like, because I've had somebody do a line in front of me
Yeah.
or whatever. But, you know, people will just be like, you know, some. You go, you know, and it's your job to,
but like,
that ain't your nose. That ain't your
yeah,
business.
that ain't my business. What they eat don't make me shit. And she didn't even, and I was okay when she didn't offer me any. Like the fact that she didn't offer me none because she knew she was like, that ain't your lane. Like
Stay in your lane, nigga.
that ain't your lane.
You ain't
She ain't
built
offer
for
me
this.
none. She
You ain't
ain't
built
be
for
like,
this.
oh, you want to hit it or you
She
want
ain't put nothing in the Kool-Aid.
Nah, she ain't do none of that shit. She was just like, shit. So what's up? What we finna do? Like I was like, oh.
Nah, but that post was funny to me. It was just funny
kept it
because it was
pushing.
like crack out of all things. And in
Right.
my auntie Whitney voice, crack is whack. Okay.
Shout out to Whitney, man.
Shout out to Miss
I
Houston.
ain't know,
I
I
made
ain't know
too
we
much
gonna
money
bring
to
up.
ever smoke crack
I
is
ain't know we
cheap.
gonna bring up with the crack. All right.
It's
I made too
cheap.
much money to ever smoke crack. Crack is cheap.
Oh, I like that.
That's
like
what Aunt
that.
Whitney said.
I like that.
That's what she said.
Standards with the drugs. I like
She,
that.
baby,
I
please.
like
She
that.
sure the fuck did.
Sure did. Go get her the coke. She'll make her own free base.
And then one.
Nah, I remember they said that her and Bobby was cooking the chicken and the cocaine.
Her and Bobby show used to be my favorite.
Man,
fucking,
shout out
that
to
was
man.
my-
I ain't
one of
never
my
had
favorite-
cocaine chicken.
That was one of my
Now that-
favorite
that
reality
probably
shows,
was-
bro.
Now that probably was slapping. That probably was slapping.
It's the movie with T.I. where they was doing the weed with the chicken.
Man, oh yeah, fuck.
11
I think
herbs
he
and
tried-
spices.
He called a trap, right?
I don't know, but it was like a true
was
story.
11
I
herbs
think
and
it's like a true
spices.
story.
Shit.
Oh, goodness. All right, what we got up next? on
All
the
right,
agenda?
so now let's really get into this. Your boy, man, you can roll all 3 clips of them. R. Kelly's. I mean, all 3 clips of them people that want to date younger people. Well, I know R. Kelly punching air right now. I don't want to date young people. They lock me up.
First of all,
We've talked about this that often I date younger men. And a lot of it is because
Let's stop on that, folks.
oh my God, we had a
Several
great dinner.
snaps
We
on that
we
one.
had a great dinner, by the way, where across the table your husband goes, "But why?" And I said, "Well, maybe because I can."
Yes, Parish. This
No.
is what I'm saying. Crazy tale.
But
You date a
Oh,
younger
I'm sorry.
woman.
but one of the
Younger men.
reasons though that because I had to ask myself that question, I was like, "What is this about?"
Yeah.
Because I want a partner, and so often, and it's not just that I'm older. I'm also very embodied. I am a full, very whole person who
Yes.
knows myself, who is in charge of my life, and who lives a very full, just robust life. So it's not just age, it's like life experience and sort of a difference. But I had to ask myself the question, why? Why does this keep sort of coming up other than they're hot and gorgeous?
There's that.
There's that. But a lot of men my age are steeped in a toxic masculinity and have been raised in a culture where there is a particular way that a relationship looks.
But I always talk about date your age, date your age. Well, I want to date my wage. I'm finna shut all this ish down tonight. I want to date my wage.
Stay right
So
there. Stay right.
Where y'all at?
Hey, Chad, where they at?
Hold on. Cause you know I keep it on me now.
Yeah.
I keep it on me. You want to date your what?
I want to date my wage, not my age. I want to date my wage. So where are they? Because y'all always talking about date your age, date your age. I want to date my wage. So come on with it.
Well, you talking?
As a matter of fact, I'm taking applicants as we speak.
Well, you talking spicy tonight, boy.
How did you guys meet?
Not talking about this.
No?
No.
It's a topic neither one of them is comfortable commenting on.
The segment, which aired April 27th, also included another interjection from Hudson before the CBS Mornings co-host noted in a voiceover that Hudson was a constant presence during their interview while displaying a photo of the Miss Maine pageant contestant standing by her 73-year-old boyfriend. Belichick did address, however, how he deals with the public interest over the couple's relationship. The pair have a nearly 50-year age gap.
You have Jordan right over there. Everybody in the world seems to be following this relationship. They've got an opinion about your private life. It's got nothing to do with them, but they're invested in it. How do you deal with that?
Never been too worried about what everybody else thinks. Just try to do what I feel like is best for me and what's right.
I wanted to play all those clips so we can get all the perspectives out, right? No matter how you feel about it, it's all the same boat, right? No. Some was talking spicier than others. Hold on. Because then I'm talking about facts, not the way we feel about it.
Right.
No matter how you feel about it, right? They all trying to date younger. So from that perspective, do you feel like it's an issue with people dating younger?
Do you see how, because these two men are...
Wait. Yes or no? Is it a problem dating younger?
No.
That's the question. It's not a problem.
It's not a problem if you... Go ahead. No, it's not a problem. I'll explain, and I'll explain my trajectory in just a second.
I don't think it's a problem if people are of consenting age. If they are both
consenting adults, then I mean that's their business.
Gotcha. I didn't think it was a problem. Maybe like a week ago.
Okay.
It's only because like the more you look at it, it's like, well, what are they really looking for, right? Most people, when they want to date younger, they want to date somebody that they can, mold into something that they want.
What you saying? Inexperience?
Yeah, or get them to be the person that they want, and that kind of leads to controlling attributes. So I didn't really think it was wrong until I started really looking at those.
So you feel like it's actually manipulation. It's not actually them wanting to date someone, like actually date them. You think that it's a grooming or manipulation tactic?
Yeah. Did you listen to some of the audio from Shannon Sharpe?
I did. Okay, again, Tracy is on a whole different wavelength of Shannon and Belichick. Totally different.
I'm going to say this. I understand what you're saying. And I know you're about to break it down. I understand what you're saying. But just because somebody comes to you in a nice manner and says it, doesn't mean the same stuff isn't going on.
And just because you guys are trying to make it like she's saying that she would date a fucking 19-year-old does not mean that
she never said age.
Exactly. So
but
how
she
can
did say younger.
And I just said a few minutes ago, I would date somebody that's 25. That's younger than me.
You know what I mean.
I would date somebody that's 30. That's younger than me.
You know what we mean when we say younger.
No. See, that's what I'm saying. You guys are trying to make it seem like you're trying to villainize her because they have been villainized. She never said she wanted to date anybody. She didn't say she wanted.
I'm just asking, is it wrong to date younger?
She didn't say that she wanted to date.
I can care less who she date.
She didn't say that she wanted to date a teenager. However, he is 57 years old and she's 19 years old.
She's not 19 right now.
How old is she?
She's 22.
She was 19-year-old at the time, or 18 at the time. She wasn't even 19.
She was 19 at the time.
When she met him.
Look at the artist. Let's not do him like that.
18 at the time.
He was 19. He met her at the gym.
And she was 19 at the time.
Yes.
It's nothing to discuss.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm giving you the facts before you get us sued. Okay.
If she's 19 and he's in his late 60s to early 70s.
Oh, you talking about Belichick?
No, I'm talking about Shannon Sharpe.
Oh, no. How old is Shannon?
57.
something, yeah, 50
He 57, finna be 58.
Oh, okay. We on. Okay.
That girl is literally,
So-
he's literally 3 times her age.
So she's 19,
Mhm.
and he's in his 50s.
Yeah. And same thing with Bill Belichick, because I don't want people
Well,
to be
how
like,
much does
"Oh, we're
the
not
girl-
talking about Bill
how much
Belichick
does
too."
the
Same thing going on
Bill
there.
Belichick.
How much does
I don't even know how
He's
long
70.
they've been dating.
How,
It ain't about how long they've been
I
dating.
know
The
that-
same age.
it
The
is.
19-year-old girl Shay Shay, how much money do she make?
Shit, I don't know. I know her prices went up now because she's involved in a scandal, so everybody's subscribing to her channel.
I just asked because of the wage comment, so I hope.
So that's another thing. That's another thing I would like to get into, right? So, because like to me, we all agreed earlier that it was a shakedown, right? When you're thinking about younger people, right, who are trying to come up in the world, if you think about people that got money, right? If you hear younger guys talk, what's the first thing they're gonna say? Oh, I'm gonna either one, I'm gonna get close to them so I can figure out how to make money like that, or two, I'm gonna try to rob them.
I don't know these type of people.
You can act like you don't, but it's the truth. And then for women, I think it's the same mentality, except they don't have to use brute force. They don't have to use brute force. That's it. That's a good age. You know? But they don't have to use brute force because they can use their body. And when he's not offering what she wanted or what she thought the experience was gonna be, then she flipped the script.
Right. Agreed.
And I think a lot of older men probably need to look into that. But I mean, when you look at relationships in general, right?
It's Big Pharma's fault. It's the
What?
pharmacy's fault. If
Giving
y'all
little
would
blue
have
dick
let
pills.
nature take its
His
course,
and let ED do what the fuck it gotta do.
now y'all got the blue. It started with the blue pill, and it has evolved.
Yep. No, for real.
These
Papa
older men,
Cialis.
Shannon don't take blue pill. You take what's
Papa
that
Cialis.
red stuff he promote?
Cialis.
No, it's another one.
I don't know. I was just
Are you
being
talking about
funny,
his
but it's
cognac?
the
He
pharmacy
got that after the
company's
Michelle
fault.
joint.
Cognac?
Nah, it's a really
With the rhinos?
Rue or something like that.
Oh,
No rhino, but
but yeah, I was just playing.
no, I really think
keeping
she
them
looked
old
at
men
it
in
as
the
a lick.
game.
I really think she thought it as a lick. I mean, it's gonna be the same thing with Tracy. Like if she
You know
start
what?
dating young guy,
I just-
it's a young guy that's gonna be like, oh, this will come up. Like don't act like people don't think like that. They
It
do.
would not be like as far as Shay Shay goes. The only thing that make it just extremely grotesque to me is the text messages between them. I want to have your big black babies and put a big black
That's not
baby
Shannon
inside.
sending that though. He didn't send that.
Did she ask for baby
When
gravy?
she said that,
Yeah.
when she said that would you as a like they would have fucking grossed
They
me
were
the
not.
fuck
They
out.
The age part
were
is gross,
they
but
not
now
role
that-
playing?
That's what I'm saying. Like the age part is gross. We can.
I
but-
want you to choke
but
me. I
not-
want you to choke. I want to be choked by your big black hands and like I want to have your big black babies and put a big black baby inside of me and
That's the skit. They
choke me
setting
and-
up the
and-
tone. That's the setup for
Yeah.
when they get together to have
Yeah.
intercourse.
But it was the way like it just became.
it was a back and forth though, right?
It was a back and forth. So it was like he was saying some shit too that was like, are you fucking kidding me? Like why the fuck would
But
you?
this is somebody he had an intercourse with. That's how people talk. Don't be acting like your text messages are clean.
They not. They are horrible. But I tell you what,
Give us an example of one.
I ain't telling a motherfucker to tie me up like a
Okay,
motherfucking
what would you say?
dog.
What you talking about? We got,
Hey, hold on.
Pause.
Oh, we can roll back some footage.
What you would have told Uncle Shay Shay?
I would have told Uncle Shay Shay, Uncle Shay Shay said he don't eat no cat though, huh?
I don't know. I don't
He
check.
from the
which
South,
one of-
nigga.
No, I think it's yeah. He said he don't eat.
He ain't never said nothing like that.
No, I'm serious. I think
Her
what's,
facts.
what's the man
Only
on
person
there?
I can say.
Man, answer the question,
Shay
nigga. Stop
Ocho
stalling,
Cinco.
nigga.
Ocho
Answer the
ain't
question,
never said
nigga.
that.
That's what I'm saying.
And
He
I-
ain't say
and I
that.
don't
He
even
say
know
he
that man
will.
like
He
that.
say
He just
he say he
give
will
off.
because
Bree,
he say he
answer
already
the
ain't
question.
got no.
Stop
he already
stalling,
got
nigga.
a
We ain't
little-
asked you
a
about
little
his
ding
sexual
dong.
escapade. What he wouldn't do. We asked you. What
I
you be
would
saying,
make
right?
I would make Shannon Sharpe put them motherfucking soup coolers on this pink monkey.
That's what you gonna text that man. He gonna
Shit.
quit responding to
I would
you.
told that nigga you better grab my waist and put it on your face.
He like snow bunnies anyway.
Jazz, shut the fuck up, cause I saw you. I saw you. I saw you. I saw you.
I just looked
I
over.
saw you, bro.
I didn't say nothing. Nothing at all.
I saw you.
What?
Run the tape back.
What?
And
I saw.
What?
And I'm going to quit saying run the tape back because I found out the other day I'm supposed to be a liar.
You
okay?
Like, bro,
You're a
I
liar.
saw you.
Okay.
As soon as you said,
excuse me,
as soon as you said, but he likes snow bunnies. This motherfucker looked at you getting ready to say something. Then she stopped and turned and looked back at me like.
Hey, speaking of the message,
we don't support bullying.
Speaking of the message, though,
and how did they?
What
get
was the 25K a cheat thing? Cause that was a little wild. What are he talking about? He was like, she said it's 25K a cheat. I'm like, what are they talking about?
Maybe to bite them.
But who's cheats?
Oh, I don't know.
He a wild boy.
He a wild boy.
He a wild boy.
Oh, he said oh no! Did y'all see the new development?
Huh?
Y'all seen a new development?
What?
The ex-stylist was like, yeah, none of that would have been going on if I was still around. I had everything in order. Like, I guess he helped him keep everything like.
Shout out to him.
Like,
he organized.
His affairs in order.
Under wraps.
Yeah, keep it under wraps.
Damn. Need to bring the stylist back, man.
And then
I feel like he never left. Shannon still wearing them tight ass clothes on.
This is the whole thing. So she's basically saying that he raped her because he fucked her in the ass and
no, she, not he.
What?
She said.
Yeah, she's saying that he raped her because he put his penis in her anus without her permission. She said she did not want that.
Okay.
And
there's more than
she
that.
did not want that. And then he did it without a condom. So I'm like, well, damn, did you not want it or did you just not want it with a condom? Because which one is it?
So it's a shakedown.
It's definitely a shakedown.
Yeah. Look, man, somebody tried to warn the man. Can you play a clip from Monique, man? She tried to save Shannon, man.
She did.
She tried to save him.
Momo tried to. She did.
It's different, baby. I'm grateful I'm not 56 and trying.
What you tried to say? What you tried to say?
I'm looking right at you.
I know you looking at me.
I ain't backing down. You better take your old ass and get somebody to love you.
Damn, Mo.
Now I'm looking right at y'all. Let me tell y'all what Shannon needs.
Let me
tell you what my baby needs. He need him an old fat gal who can bake good cakes, make some smothered turkey wings, who gonna rub his feet at the nighttime, okay, and gonna have a sip of his cognac to make him feel better about himself when he come home at night. That's what Shannon needs. You don't need no 26-year-old girl. You don't need no 36-year-old girl. This is your auntie talking to you. Take your old ass and get you an old bitch out there that can love you old.
Why are you women bashing?
I'm not woman bashing. That's a fucking teenage boy. Didn't you hear me say that?
Well, moral of the story is, the lesson is, man, watch what the fuck you doing. Date your age, man. Date your age. It's safer that way. I know a lot of guys don't want to deal with that.
It's not about dating your age. It's about knowing who you dealing with.
Exactly,
and I want to quit saying date because I don't think them people dating. They have an agreement and they are seeing each other and they are doing what grown people do.
Well, you can find older people to do that with.
Man,
everybody had their reasons why, and he could have found a younger girl who wouldn't have gave him any of this hassle.
I know the reason why. I mean, it is no. This is the reason why. This is the reason why. And even Tracy said it, right? And they was like, "Well, why you want that young girl?" She's like, "Oh, because I can." So, like, when you get to a certain status, right, when you get to a certain amount of money, you're like, shit, I can afford to do these things now. I can do this. I'm that person now. People will sleep with me and be with me because I have that status. So, again, that's just what it came down to.
Have you seen Tracy?
I'm not saying Tracy don't look good. It's
So,
a lot of people at 50 years old. It's a lot of people at 54 years old that wish they had the body type that Shannon do.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of people that wish they had Bill Belichick money. Exactly. So it's all that. I'm saying that. They're able to move in like that because of the status.
Hold on. If Belichick didn't have the money that he got, he wouldn't have got it.
Yes. That's why he's doing it.
If Shay wouldn't have the status and the money or the body that he has, we ain't gonna even say body. We're gonna say the status or the money that he got, that girl wouldn't have fucked with him. However, Tracy, if Tracy wasn't Tracy, the way she looks, she'd still be able to fuck with anybody. I'm just saying.
If Tracy,
she'd still be able to fuck with a younger guy. Because she looks.
If Tracy did not look like Tracy,
she
would not. Okay.
Why wouldn't she look like?
Why
wouldn't she look like
no,
Tracy?
Ask Oprah if she pulling the same type of dudes that Tracy
You
pulling.
said status. You didn't say looks. You said
I said
status.
all of that. I said all. I even said. What did I say? What did I say about Shannon? I said some 54-year-old guys that probably want to look like Shannon.
Never mind.
No, you are. We saying the same thing. You just want to argue about it.
I just was about to
say
you want to argue with me so
say
bad.
Tracy is so innocent. Tracy is so innocent. She's an angel.
She is innocent. She is innocent. She could date a younger man if she wants to.
Again, she said that.
She not saying she want to date a fucking teenage boy like
And
Shannon Sharpe.
We don't know what she want to date. She never gave an age.
Exactly. But I tell you what, have you ever seen her with a fucking teenage boy?
She don't.
But you seen him with a teenage girl.
She don't make her relationship public.
You see fucking Billy Chick with a fucking teenage girl.
She don't make her relationship public either. We didn't know Shannon was dating this girl either until when? Until this case came out. Whatever. Same difference. Same difference.
It's not.
Same difference. Again,
we
wouldn't have known.
Y'all want to villainize this woman for what she said. Yes, you are. You're trying to put her in the same category as the. You're trying to put her in the same category as these fucking sick ass grooming ass men because that's exactly what the fuck they've done.
Go back and watch the interview. Go back and watch the interview and see what she said.
She
said, "I don't want to date older men." No, she said, "I don't want to date older men."
They don't have the energy.
No,
they don't have
she
the
said
energy.
they were toxic. She said they're toxic.
They're full of toxic masculinity.
So hold on. So you think these younger dudes are not toxic? You think the dudes around your age? No, you think the dudes around your age are not toxic?
Older dudes
so
are
the dudes
more
at our
toxic.
age, no, because you told me she be dating 30-year-olds, right? So the 30-year-olds that you know,
I didn't say who the fuck she dated. I said she could if she wanted to.
Okay, what's the age range you want her to date?
She can date whoever the fuck she want to date as long as
I'm asking you, what's the age range do you think?
As long as they are, if you are in your 40s, as long as somebody is in their late 20s, you can date them.
Okay, cool. Late 20s. All right, let's start there. So who is the nigga in the late 20s that you know that is not toxic and got his stuff together?
My cousin.
All right.
Thank you.
Say so.
Thank you.
Your cousin married?
He has a fiance now, yes.
Okay, cool. So you getting that?
Yep.
All right. I'm just saying. Y'all be talking about, oh, you can date.
And that's the thing.
But then every time I see on the internet, all these dudes toxic. All these dudes garbage. The dating pool is full of piss.
No, he's a feminist.
But you saying Tracy got the only clean pool, huh? All the young men in her pools are clean as hell.
Why are you trying to make her out to be a villain? Because you are trying to find something wrong with
her a villain.
You are. You're trying to find something wrong with what she said.
Dude who wasn't toxic.
Okay.
Winston from Stella Got Her Groove Back. Y'all can finish our conversation.
When we talk about these topics, I'm not trying to make her a villain.
But you are, because why was she even brought into the conversation for saying that?
You know why? Because she said it around the same time that all this stuff is happening. That's why. She made herself relevant by what? Saying it around the time that all this stuff is happening.
If you had status and money and a sprinkle of fame and you were single, would you date younger women as a 50 or 60-year-old?
I wouldn't because I see
if you were 50 or 60, what's
the 35-year-old wanted to talk to you?
What's
the 35?
You said 35 good.
Not for 50
I'm not,
or 60.
but it's for you. See, it's not
You're
what
seeing?
it don't matter though. It's what you think. What age?
Yeah, I mean the 30, 40, whatever, same difference. But
no, you're not giving me an age.
Okay. What age am I?
You are 55.
45. 10 years, that's good.
Okay.
But that's what people.
That's still a younger woman, though,
okay,
Lonzo.
Still. You got to think about also what these people are looking at people as. If they're not in a relationship, they're looking at them as property, right? This is something to drive. That's why when people get money, what? They buy things, right, that they couldn't attain at first. I'm going to buy the fancy car, right? I'm going to get me a younger woman because guess what? She looks more appealing. I want to stunt when I go out. I want her to look good.
What does stunt mean?
Man, you from H-Town. You should know what stunt mean, man.
Nah, why don't you enlighten us?
What do you mean? Enlighten you. You don't know what stunt is? Oh, stunt is a habit, man. Go listen to them hip-hop records, man, back in the 90s, man. I ain't got time to explain the culture, man. Y'all tell me y'all was from the culture. Y'all watching all them black movies. Y'all tell me y'all was from the culture, man.
Yeah, get like me.
Same thing Shay doing.
Anyways, let's talk about somebody else that was doing something about some teenagers. Somebody else that was doing getting a little freaky with some teens, man. Can you play that new hit that's out right now?
Hanging with my cousin, reading dirty magazines. We seen two niggas kissing, we ain't know what that shit mean. Then we start reenacting everything that we had seen. That's when I gave my cousin head, gave my cousin head, gave my cousin head, I gave my cousin head, I gave my cousin head.
Suck dick.
Old dick
sugar name.
Who name you just said?
He was trying to say Avril Lavigne.
Keep her name out your mouth.
That's why you gotta go and make
Hey man,
shit so
hey man. So
complicated.
now I want to know: is it time yet, my people? Is it time yet, my black people? Is it time for the man to get help, or is he still mourning his mom? How many things he got to do to the point where we got to, man, this man needs some help? Because every time I say something about him, he mourning. Oh man, the white people made him do it. Oh, he just. It's time for some help, dog. He's crying for help at this point, and nobody wants to say he crying for help. Everybody was, oh yeah, he just doing it for publicity. Ain't no way. Ain't that family business? Ain't that one of his songs? It's family business, man. Boy, but our whole songs about this stuff. Through the Wire has a whole new meaning for me now. This is
Let me
ridiculous.
ask you a question.
Mm-hmm.
You ever sucked one of your cousins' dick?
The hell? Shit.
I'm just asking. Have you ever? Because something is fucking wrong with that man, and I don't give a damn about him getting help. I say he should go straight to hell.
Why he can't get help?
He can get help, and I still hope he goes straight to hell. Fuck him.
Let them who have not sinned cast the first stone.
Hey, I ain't never sucked my cousin dick. Now,
One sin is not greater than the other.
I ain't never sucked my cousin dick.
You can't judge him. Now, what I can say is, him needing help.
Never put in
versus
I
him
do not
wanting
condone bullying or harassment of
Obviously
any type.
you do.
But I did not put I've never put any of my family.
Well, we didn't
members'
accuse you
in
of
my
that.
mouth.
We didn't accuse you of that.
But
Kanye
he
accused you?
He want to talk about, but he want to talk about Boosie smell broke.
No, he say it smell poor. Hey
Smell
man, I ain't gonna lie
poor.
to you. I ain't gonna lie to you. That is a good insult, man. I might start using that shit. This nigga smell poor. That's what the nigga say. He ain't say nothing about broke. He said the nigga smell poor. Hey, I'm just saying what the insult was.
He said
man.
he look like
I'm saying what the insult. No, he said he smelled.
He's never even met him.
I know he didn't. That's what make it even worse. That's what make it even worse.
That's why that was not a good.
Hey man,
that
look.
shit was lame.
All I want to know is
that shit was lame.
All I want to know is does he need help? Man?
That was a rich person insult.
Because that shit was not funny.
It sure was.
That was a rich person insult.
Not funny.
That's cool. I ain't got no beef with Kanye. I just think the man need help.
That man might smell like Creed or Clive Christian. You don't know what that means.
Shout out to Boosie anyway. Boosie going through some health stuff. So
what is diabetes acting up?
Something else. Heart condition.
Golly, come on, Hatchet. Come on.
So shout out to Boosie, but we back on Kanye because that's supposed to be the topic.
Kanye, fuck that nigga.
I heard the cousin's in jail too. It's not a good time for him.
Damn.
Yeah.
Somebody else probably be in there sucking his.
Nah.
Yeah. Oh wow. Somebody else could be in there giving him a little head.
But at the end of the day, we as a people tend to be judgmental, even though it's a thing going around saying we don't judge.
We listen and we don't judge.
This might be another cry for help.
Right.
This might be his form of therapy.
I said,
I need to go to therapy.
After he said the twins was retarded, I was done with his.
We honestly don't know. I don't know. And I thought he went on an apology tour before he started up again.
I mean,
for real.
He gonna do that anyway.
For real.
He gonna do that
Like,
anyways.
Yes.
When he don't get the attention, he probably gonna apologize. But I mean, to be honest with you, he probably do need to see some type of help, man.
I mean, obviously, because
He has
who
to
the
want
fuck
it,
does
though.
this type
That's
of
what
shit?
I'm
He
saying.
definitely needs some type of help.
Well, the other part is who is these motherfuckers that's around him that just be like, hey, because you see people still doing interviews and stuff because they like, shit, I'm gonna get paid. Let that motherfucker say whatever. Like, who is these people around him is like, hey man, just keep going out there, fuck it.
His people, but not his people. At
right,
the
because
same
somebody
time,
was, you are
That's
absolutely
fucked
right.
up.
Somebody would step in.
And
like,
the other
say,
part
bro.
is people kept talking about Kim, right? Oh, Kim gonna make him crazy. Kim, come to find out, Kim was trying to get this motherfucker help. This motherfucker all crazy as the damn Kardashians. They was scared. Man, let me get this nigga some help. Shit.
she probably was trying to get some help. She liked that man. She was in love with him. That was her husband.
Shout out to Kim.
Because it went from letting him be artistic and let him express
Right.
that. And then it's like,
yes.
oh, okay. We even hung getting out for the mass church services. It's like, let's see the vision. It's like, okay, he has a clothing line. He has these shoes. I'm wearing some of the fucking shoes.
Yeezus.
You know, so it's just
So
like, let him express himself, and then I don't know
she
what
was
it,
comfortable though, ain't it?
what it bought. Yeah, like these, very much.
My baby.
I want a box
for a
of
while.
some of these.
Think about it. Like, I mean, for a while too. My baby, because he walks on his toes, for a while, those are the only ones he can wear.
I mean, two things to me saying in the same, right? I mean, Yeezy is great, and he's also a person that needs a lot of help. He's also a person that attention is a drug right now for him. And he's gonna say
I want
whatever
him to put on that
whatever
pink
to get.
polo and pop his collar, please.
How, you know what though? That needs to be studied though.
I go for mine.
Them first couple albums, was so much of an impact on the black community to the point where we let a lot of shit slide with Kanye.
Yeah.
Because them first couple albums, I'm trying to think who had music like that to where we just let them just make it off of everything. Like even now, like if he
remember.
I'm saying even now if he did some shit right, we probably should be like Kanye tripping, but you know. Like who has music like that that's like that impactful that we like just let them make it? He got a new song out talking about some hell, you know.
Spaceship. I'm still, cause I was with him when he say, if I fuck this model and she just bleached her asshole and I get bleached on my t-shirt, I'ma feel like an asshole. I was hard when I met her. We was out of Tribeca. She get on the skin if you let her. She get on the skin if you. I don't even want to talk about it. I don't even want to talk about it.
Kanye one of one. Kanye one of one.
When he got on, who song that nigga got on and said, what did he get on it? Oh, when he hit that, okay. Like, we was still.
Kanye 101. Kanye, get some help, please, man. Kanye, get some help, please, man.
Kanye, is it Runaway Love?
Okay,
I know. Is it Runaway Love? Him and Pusha T?
Yeah, classic.
I was jamming in the house cleaning up.
Listen.
Jam.
I know listen, you know, I say shit because, you know, don't piss me off, whatever. But yeah, get you some help, Kanye. And don't suck no more dick.
No one man should have all that power. That's what he was saying when he was on? Oh, okay. All right, anyways, let's talk about some powerful men. It's a question, a little debate that's been going around. Nah, you wish.
My husband is a powerful man, and I appreciate him for everything he do for this family.
And I know that's right.
Jesus is powerful.
See you
all
when I
right.
get
So
home.
anyway,
that's right.
Jesus is powerful. Yeah.
Anyways,
huh?
She said, "See you when I get home, baby."
So, Jesus is powerful. Anyway, so we got a new debate. Huh?
He's such a good father.
We got a new debate going around. It's basically 100 men versus one gorilla. And I've been seeing a lot of videos, and a lot of people been down on the men, bro. Talking about something. We wouldn't be able to do it. We wouldn't be able to do it. And I don't know. I don't know for real. What you think?
100 men versus one gorilla?
100 men versus one gorilla. Not 10 gorillas. Just one gorilla.
Y'all will definitely be able to do it, but somebody gonna have to be the sacrifice. That's the thing. And ain't nobody gonna want to be it.
Nigga, we out here like Lord Farquaad, nigga. Some of you may die.
There may be some casualties.
Hey, that is a price I am willing to pay.
Right.
Our
but
producer said the gorilla wins.
You saying the gorilla win?
That's what our producer said.
That's what Marcus said.
He tripping.
I actually, again, if you guys could come together like Mexicans, then you do it.
Like Mexican?
Yeah.
All right, so you saying we should send 100 Mexicans out there?
Them motherfuckers, they gonna come up with a strategy.
We trying to say black? You really think black people are trying to do that bad?
Ain't now.
It's a difference between niggas and blacks. It's a difference between niggas and blacks, man.
Ain't no nigga finna man.
Okay, all right.
No,
all right. So you say the gorilla win?
Do it.
100 men. You say a gorilla win?
100. Wait, are we talking all men or just
100 men? That's it. Don't matter.
Black, white, Mexican, everybody.
Don't matter. 100 men.
Okay, yeah. Then y'all will be able to do it. Yeah.
What you saying?
It's possible.
You don't sound confident.
Cause what type of men are we picking? What's the style?
I'm glad you said that.
Because nope.
I'm glad you said that because
you know, because the American men, you know, all the hormones they put in the food, and a lot of y'all don't work out. So you know, are we going to collect some farm boys?
It's 100 though.
It's not.
It's 100.
Y'all don't
Okay, so look.
Can a gorilla grab a person and rip them apart? Because if they can,
nah, he can't grab.
Look, I ain't gonna lie to you.
He can rip like a limb off or something like that. Yeah, hell yeah.
I was very confident this morning when I was thinking about it. Right?
My answer is no, and I'm gonna tell you why.
Why?
I watch action movies.
No, for real.
And I know it's an order to the fight scenes we watch, but even like when a person like John Wick or Uma Thurman on Kill Bill has killed 10 people in front of you, and the next 10, I don't understand the logic. So the gorilla thing, right? He killed the first 50. If I'm one of the men, I'm trying to find out how to leave because I see what this gonna be. I don't understand the concept.
Scary. And that's why we gotta watch who we send out there.
Everybody
that's why we gotta watch who we send out there.
But see, that's the
and
thing.
you have to know if people are willing to survive in a while because I'm pretty sure y'all have to go to this gorilla element.
That's what I'm getting. Okay, so this. All right. First off, let me say this. All right, I was very confident this morning when I was thinking about it. Right up until the point where I was getting ready for work and I slipped. Right. And fell. Hurt my knee real Hurt my knee real
And
bad.
it depends on how y'all strategize. Are y'all gonna try to make weapons? Somebody gonna
Nah,
distract
but
him with
it's just hand in hand. It's just hand in hand.
Oh no!
Hold on.
See, I'm thinking
y'all don't even got no shoelaces. Y'all don't even got no shoelaces
I brought up that to say this, man. If the force from me falling, I had to hop myself back to my bed. If the gorilla got way more force than that, we done. The pain that I felt this morning.
If y'all gotta fight a gorilla, I got the perfect one for you.
I think we can do it though. I really do think we can do it.
He in the zoo in Chicago.
Mamone, if you got the Ring camera footage from that fall, please send it to me.
Man, forget Simone, man. She didn't.
Please send that to me if you have the Ring camera footage from that.
A good minute.
It wasn't that long.
It was.
Did you roll
if
back?
you have the Ring camera footage so that we can play it.
I got a towel on my floor. That shit don't give. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, older men, as y'all getting older, do not get ready and have your dress size on before you put your shoes on. Because those sides got no grip.
Listen,
it was done, son.
Listen,
I was done.
I knew the tide was changing when I stood on something the other day and looked down. I said, I ain't jumping down there, and I promise y'all it wasn't even that high. It wasn't even a counter. It probably was like a table like this or something. And I said, I'm gonna step down. I know I'm getting there. Woo! I ain't gonna tell y'all how
That's
old I am.
why Shannon ain't trying to see what none of these
I ain't gonna
girls.
tell y'all how old I am, but I had to look. I used to jump off anything. Now I still could jump a gate. We ain't gonna start that conversation.
Shannon, that's why Shannon say he want them young. He say he breaking down them all women too.
I looked down. I was like, I ain't jumping down there. What was I? I was on the back of my brother's truck.
That's how you know you getting up there.
Girl,
that's how you know you getting up there.
Man, my knee still hurt right now, bro.
Man, listen. The only thing that told me that I was actually getting older is because I started saying, I don't want to fight nobody.
Man, that's changed for you.
That's a big change.
That's growth.
Because I be
Is
like,
it growth or you just want to take no
I
L?
be looking like, bitch, I don't even want to fight you. I'm telling you,
It's somebody.
I didn't say I didn't want to be violent. I just said I didn't want to fight. I don't want to physically.
When you start taking L's when you're older, it's a little more dramatic.
See, and that's the thing.
It's
I don't want to fight nobody
like
and lose because I'm older.
Oh, yeah.
I don't want to fight nobody and lose. See, I ain't lost no fight, so
last year she got beat up and slipped a disc in her back. She had to go to court.
Got me fucked up.
She had a lot going on, so yeah,
she fucked up.
Hang them gloves.
I can't do it.
Hang them gloves
I
up.
ain't trying to fucking do it, and that's my whole thing. I do not. I ain't losing no motherfucking fight.
Like, oh boy,
fuck that. Fuck that. You ain't finna have me out here.
So you have Bree. Y'all can catch her at the next upcoming fight at the ring in 3rd Ward. She will be out there. Check her out.
Not 3rd Ward.
I think that's what they be fighting.
You about to get your wish too. Hold on. But right before we leave. So, because I want to talk about Shadua, but we ain't gonna. We'll leave that for another day.
What you want to talk
right before we leave though?
Sasiki and Clarissa Shields.
You about to get your wish. Yeah, you about to get your wish. You like talking about, yeah, them people in 5th Ward, they scrappy. They fight just like the boxers. She gonna watch that girl. You gonna see the difference between boxing. You gonna see the difference between boxing and somebody to be fighting.
Hold on.
They not gonna fight.
they
Chris
supposed
ain't
to
gonna
be.
waste of time. But if she
Hold on,
did
wait,
that, she would wash
wait,
her ass.
whoa. Let me say this. Clarissa has been trained. She does. She trains. She exercises. She works out. She does all
Okay,
that
who
shit.
follows that?
She does. However, do y'all know that Tasiki and them was all trained by a professional boxer as well? Did you know that? I'm just asking.
One of them has titles and fights people
I don't
that
give
really
a
do
fuck.
box. And one of them went to a gym and trained. It's a difference.
We gonna close out the show here, and we're gonna say, based on her previous opinion, this is too why she think the men can whoop the gorilla. All right,
The
y'all.
man came with
it's
the
been
gorilla.
real.
We just need. All right, I'm gonna go this real quick. All right, we can't send the YNs out there.
I said they
we
can't.
can't send the YNs out there because the
I
niggas,
thought
if
y'all
it ain't
could
got no
have
guns, then niggas do it.
I thought they could have weapons. I didn't know
nah,
that they
we
could
can't.
have
We can't do the YNs. We can't do the older dudes either because again, they fall or something. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. So we need an age room about 27 to about 33. That's enough fitness, right? And enough people that still feel they have something to prove.
You gotta
I think we
broaden
good.
that gap.
Nah,
because
27, 33.
Back in the day when men was in shape like they was supposed to be.
Like they supposed to be.
Them old men could knock.
40,
them
yeah,
old men
40
could do.
something.
And then that old man grip, baby.
That old man grip ain't got nothing on the gorilla.
Oh, I didn't say it did. But as far as
This ain't starting no
range,
lawnmower, nigga. This.
I ain't even talking about the gorilla. You talking about 27 to
talking about we sending it
33.
out there.
That's 6 years of people.
We need somebody with some cardio, right? Because that gorilla gonna get after it, right? The old dude got strength, but he ain't got no cardio.
We need somebody with some better knees than Lonzo. I tell you that fucking butt.
Shit, my knee like 50. The military fucked me over. So
what you gonna do to help
here you
assist
go.
100 men?
So what I'm gonna do assistant? Oh, well, this I first need to go. First off, they need to be on a journey, right? So it need to be like a 3-day journey so they can build camaraderie. You know what I'm saying? Gotta build camaraderie and brotherhood. Land to land. Send something smaller to attack them. They kill that motherfucker. They get confidence. Then they go get the gorilla. I'm telling you, it worked.
What in the Hunger Games?
It worked. You got to do it like that. You can't just drop them off. You gotta make them come brother. Because like y'all said, once they see somebody die, the first instinct for people is run. But if these are people you love and value, guess what you gonna do? You're fighting.
What in the Avengers and the Infinity
I
Stones is going on?
I would leave anybody.
Bruh,
I would leave anybody.
We've had one-on-ones where grown men have killed things. Grown men have killed lions. There's a guy that killed the jaguar with his bare hands. Look it up. Ripped his tongue out. So men can do this, man. Y'all see the problem.
Try
is
to rip a gorilla tongue out. Try to rip a gorilla tongue
when
out.
people think about gorillas, they think about King Kong. That motherfucker is not King Kong. 100 men can fuck up one gorilla. Now if it's 10 gorillas, we fuck. One gorilla. Hey man, I'm gonna tell you right now, if that gorilla, because y'all keep talking about this, what's gonna happen is we're gonna set this shit up. Gorilla, you gonna be out there with Harambe, man. R.I.P. You see what we did to you, boy. We see what you did to your boy, man. I'm just leave it like that, man.
Thank y'all so much for tuning in to the Trill Academy podcast. Class is now dismissed.